Last year's Oroville spillway emergency continues to grow. New numbers from the Department of Water Resources show an additional $210 million.
CBS 13's Drew Balea is here now to explain why the increase.
Well, the federal government, through FEMA, does provide some emergency funding for disaster relief, and it will pay out 75% of those emergency costs. But some elected leaders say it's very possible that they'll pay much less, leaving California taxpayers footing the bill.
It's an expensive task. Rebuild the spillways on the tallest dam in the country. The costs continue to climb. In October, the project was estimated at $660 million. Through January 2019, DWR now says the project will tally $870 million, a nearly 25% increase.
It's possible that the number could change. It could increase, it could decrease.
Aaron Mellon with the Department of Water Resources says the additional costs include debris removal, power line replacement, staff time, and permit fees.
It always existed. We just didn't have an estimate.
Stay tuned. There will be millions more come down the pike before this is done.
State Senator Jim Nielsen says DWR hasn't yet priced ancillary work. He says levees must be fixed and riverbanks restored after they were destroyed by the massive release of water in February.
But in terms of getting it right, there's no history of the state ever coming close.
The federal government reimburses 75% of the costs related to the emergency, but the former acting head of DWR told an oversight committee last May that FEMA won't cover some costs.
Is there a maintenance issue here? Because they're not going to cover that. But if it's an emergency response, they're going to cover. So then it's all about the documentation.
A team of independent forensic investigators announced last month that the spillway disaster happened in part because of a lack of maintenance.
We are going to keep submitting costs to FEMA, emergency costs, until they tell us otherwise.
Currently, $86 million has been refunded out of the $115 million in requests. Work on the spillway and emergency spillway will continue for at least another 11 months.
And we knew when this happened nearly a year ago, we'd be talking about it for a long time.
Yes. Yeah, it's a story that's not going to go away, and still a lot of work to be done.
No doubt, Drew. Thanks. Now to another fallout from a